18 should not be considered grown, legal, or whatever it is that you call it. Baby, I am 25 years old and I am still paying for the consequences of my actions when I was 18. What the fuck even is that weird age? Hey, oh, when you turn 18, you're legal, you can do whatever, and our dumbasses listen to that. I wanted to be 18 so I can go have fun, and then the next age is 21 so you can buy alcohol. But baby, I've been buying alcohol since. But yeah, 18, 19, 20, 21, I was having a ball, fun, big fun. And now I'm 25 and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? At 18, I should have had my head in the books. I should have been studying credit. I should have been studying finance, business, all of that. I should have been figuring out how to budget, how to buy a house. Nah, I'm on top of cars, twerking, drunk, going out to eat every day, spending my money on whatever it is that I want to spend it on, and having that, oh, I'll make it right back mentality. No. Why didn't somebody stop me? Like the grown-ups before us they finessed us because they kind of made it look easy. So we ain't know. Well, I ain't know. And now, baby, I'm depressed.
Yo, hey man, shout out to the people that's watching. I had to come on here this morning, man. This is important. What's going on right now? You gotta pay attention, guys. Um, I understand, a lot of people like nonsense and drama and shit. That's how we move, but we gotta pay attention, guys. This is how you get the bag. All right. This is how you get the bag. We're gonna talk about it right now. Um, for those people that's been watching me, and you saw my last live stream, because it wasn't about nonsense, not that many viewers watched. Hey, but guys, look, let me show you something. Let me show you something. We gotta make sure this right. Oh man, come on, guys. Load it up. All right, here we go. We're gonna share this right quick. Let me show you something. If it ever loads up. Man, is my um yo, this is wild, man. They tripping on me, man. Am I back or is this shit still tripping? This is wild how they doing me. Let me put this on the big screen. I want to show y'all something. I don't know why is it doing this? All right, look. $4,600 up today. You see it? Up 11% today. You see that? $4,519 today. Just woke up and the market goes up. You know when I made this money, guys? I didn't make this money today. I made this money last week when I was buying when everybody else was scared. That's when I made this money. Now it's coming here today. You see that? You guys watch this watch my last live stream. It was sitting at 40,000 right there. Now look, I'm up $4,500 today, this morning. This money coming from when I bought the other day, when the market was in a bloody red and everybody was crying, talking about the government shutdown and all of these tariffs and all of this stuff. They complaining about all this stuff, sending the market down. What I say? Hey, check the damn fear and greed index. All right. Check the damn fear and greed index. Let me get this on here. All right. Fear and greed index is now at a 29. Look at what's going on here. So we coming up out of fear. This is my indicator. All this other nonsense people talk about. I'm gonna show you some other stuff today. We're gonna go into the charts a little bit today, so you guys can see a little bit of these charts. Look at this fear and greed indicator. You see, it was down here, and I say, "Yo, I'm buying." I say, "Yo, I put $5,000 into this market the other day when it was right here." Now look, we starting to come up out of this fear and greed, right? It's starting to get more to the almost to the neutral side. We still in fear, but we not in extreme fear, right? When we look at this fear and greed indicator, if we notice, we bouncing right from out of here. We bouncing up. What is that telling you? People are not being so much scary no more, right? I want to come in and buy that fear, not worrying about is it gonna go lower. If it go lower, I just buy more, right? Now all the money that I put in there a few days ago is all the way in the green. All of it. Every dollar that I put in the market last couple weeks, all of it is green. Now we're gonna try to get back up out of this into extreme greed, and you will be seeing me sell. Right when we start touching this greed area, get into this extreme greed area, I don't care what is going on in the world. Everybody could be saying it's going higher. That's what normally happens. Right? When we come to this fear and greed index and we up here in this greed, you're gonna see everybody and their mother talking about crypto and how high the market gonna go. That's how you know it's time to take your profit. It's time to collect, right? It's time to collect. Let's collect, right? I'm in collection season, right? And I noticed a few things when I was looking at these charts, right, the other day. But I'm telling you guys, the news and all that stuff is designed to make you emotional, right? Don't let them scare you out your money because they are steady talking about crypto. Let me show you this. Where's it at? Um, I think it might be this one. Hold on, guys. Where the one where Trump was? Ain't this a bitch? I thought I had it. I want to see the other one. All right, but look, this right here, we can show this. This is what's happening in the news, right? When they talk about the government shutdown and all that, do you think the government gonna stay shut down? I told you that. Government shutdown update. Senate vote marks steps towards ending federal shutdown 7 hours ago. All right. Now look what happens. Here come the people coming back into the market. You see how that worked, right? You see how that worked? This news is made to sway your opinion, right? It said, meanwhile, the Senate voted Sunday night, which was last night, while you watching nonsense or paying attention to a bunch of foolishness, all right, on a test vote that will fund the government through January 31st and end the 40-day government shutdown, the longest in U.S. history. Who cares about all that stuff? Enough Democrats voted to pass the bill. And the Department of Agriculture in late Saturday night memo ordered states to reverse any steps they taken to issue SNAP benefits and threaten to impose financial penalties on states that did not comply quickly. All right, so we see that they are working to end the government shutdown. Duh. Duh. You think this government shutdown gonna last how long? How long you think it's gonna last when all these government workers out here not getting their bread? Stop it. And they gonna mess around and pay them all that back money back while you crying instead of looking at this as opportunity. When the market went down, that's how you make your money. That's how you make the money. All right. So we looking at this government shutdown right here, and we can see that it's a bunch of nonsense. Right? It's over with. Well, it's not over with yet, but it's gonna be over with. That's not it. We got interest rates coming. All right. Peep game. Look what Donald Trump tweeted just yesterday. Let me show this. Look at Donald Trump. All right, you see the date right here. People that are against tariffs are fools. We are now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation and a record stock market price. 401ks are highest ever. We are taking in trillions of dollars and will soon begin paying down our enormous debt. 37 trillion, what I keep telling everybody. Oh, I don't want no debt. Tell that to America. Record investment in the USA, plants and factories going up all over the place. A dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high income people, will be paid to everyone. Now, all these people that don't like Donald Trump, send the money back. Don't take that $2,000. You bunch of crybabies. Didn't I tell you this man is a businessman before he's a president? Look at everything he talking about in this post. Everything he talking about in his post is about money. Stock market price, 401ks, taking in trillions of dollars to pay our enormous debt, $2,000 dividends. This is a businessman. Let him do his damn job. My money and my brain is safe in this market with this dude right here in the damn White House. Because you think he don't got stock and crypto and all this other shit? Hell yeah, he got it. He's gonna make policies in favor of his investments. Duh. And I'm over here following them. So when they send that $2,000 to you and you don't like Trump and you hate Trump so much, send them fucking money back. Tell him you don't want his money. I bet you don't do that because your brain fucked up. You chasing money. You chasing money instead of chasing ownership. What you think what I'm gonna do if he give me this, when I get this $2,000, if I get this $2,000, what you think I'm gonna do with that money? You see the disconnect? But what would you do with the money? I don't know. I ain't talking about anybody in particular. I'm talking about the culture. You would take this money and go to the mall, and those big corporations going to get your money, right? And guess what is going to end up happening? It's going to end up coming into this market. No matter where it goes, it could go to the car dealership. It's going to end up trickling all into this market. This $2,000 right here that everybody about to get. What Trump talking about? But you don't like Trump. Yeah, let's tell me how much you don't like him. Keep telling me how much you don't like him. Then watch this. Watch this right here. This is a couple days ago.
And I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the.
What he say? He about to sign something this year.
Landmark crypto market structure.
Did he say he about to sign something this year? Listen.
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. So really.
Yo, I don't understand. Why are you so worried? Why are you so attached to your money, man? Ownership is the key. When that market go down, you think you losing money. I be losing money like a mug, but I'm steady injecting new money in here because I'm not stupid. There's nothing on this planet gonna stop me from not putting money in here as long as this man in the White House talking like this.
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And
I don't understand. Is this dude Mike not working, or is you more concerned with Lil Durk? You more concerned with foolishness. With foolishness. So when I see that fear coming to market, I don't care what's going on in the news. And then they keep telling you, oh, crypto crashing, whatever. What'd you say again, Trump?
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow.
You committed to signing landmark crypto market structure this year. What happens if you sign that bill this year, Donald? Does anybody know in the chat? What happens when you sign that shit, Donald? The market gonna go insane. Hey, Donald, what happened when the government shut down and Donald? Oh, the market gonna go insane. Hey, Donald, what happened when you send them $2,000 stimulus checks to everybody? Oh, the market gonna go insane. Hey, Donald, I forgot. What happened when you cut interest rates, Donald? The market gonna go insane. But in the meantime, everybody's looking at the market go down and they crying like little babies. And I use it every single time for opportunity. And my biggest regret every time is that I didn't buy more. Every time. So the crypto market crashing, Bitcoin on tank, everything going down. Tell them again, Donald, what you about to do? What you say you committed to doing, Mr. Trump?
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And
Really, Trump? So
I'm all
what everybody not paying attention and everybody's worried about other stupid shit. Listen, this could put money in your pocket. I ain't even trying to hold you. All right? I'm showing you some good stuff now. You better pay attention. All right, now that we looking at that, I showed you about the government shutdown. I showed you this with Trump. I showed you they talking about $2,000 stimulus checks to everybody. All of that is good for the economy, yo. No matter what they telling you out their mouth. No matter what they telling you out their mouth. Listen to what actually is going on. So is this an illusion? You see this? This is what told me to buy. None of this news media, none of that. This right here. When I seen this shit down in this fear area, it was a no-brainer. Yeah, it could go down lower, but what does this show every time in history? I want you guys to look where I'm at and look to the left. Don't look to the right. This ain't a book. You read the charts left, right? It's not a book. You can't see in the front. You look back. Look every time we dump down here into this fear area. Look at it. Pops out every time. Why? Because there's something going on in the world that makes everybody scared. And then once it settles out, look, pops up. Look at that. Every time. So when it was right here, I started my buying. I was hoping that we go down lower, but guess what happened? It went up. What's my biggest regret? That I didn't buy more every fucking time. Because I was waiting for money. I was waiting for us to go into this extreme level down in here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy right here just in case it don't go down here. This is a good spot right here. Well, Biz, you nobody can time the bottom. Okay, you can't time the bottom. You got a dollar cost average. So I buy right here, hoping that it goes down here, and I buy some more. Well, won't you lose money? No, I gain ownership. Biz, but you lost money. I ain't lose nothing. I gain ownership. You don't lose nothing until you push sell. I actually gaining ownership. I ain't worried about the money. Because now look, what comes from the ownership? Let me put this back up here. You know what comes from the ownership? Oh, what's wrong with this damn computer be lagging like this? Going slow. Let me go my ass down. Shit, lagging like a beanstalk. Rolling like a big shot. All right, I'm here. All right, this will come from the ownership. Right here. The money. You see the money? Right here. This plus $4,500. So if I put in 5,000 in this market and I just made 5,000, come on, guys. You see this? This is what comes from the ownership. It ain't nothing to do with the money, yo. The money, the ownership is what's bringing this money. The fact that I was able to put more money in these assets is what bringing me the money. You understand? The fact that I'm over here buying like a motherfucker. The fact that, look at my chain link position that I just started, that I'm pissed because I want, look at the price. Can you see the price? Look, watch this. I'm gonna show you the weekly chart. Look at this. This is all that scare tactic bullshit, right? Biz buying this. Biz buying this right here. All this, I'm buying this. Look, boop. It just do this. Look, I still got that $1,000 that I said I was gonna put in the market if we went lower. And look, I can't even put the $1,000 in there because the market is doing the opposite of what I wanted to do. And biz is discipline. I'm not about to chase this. I'm not about to chase this move because other people are chasing it. So what do you think might happen? They might send this bitch all the way back down, scare the shit out of everybody. Look what I got, money waiting. And I got an extra 2,500 in my other account that I'm just waiting to put over here if it actually tanks out. But I'm sorry, in my opinion, I think that we already seen the floor. I think that we about to get interest rate cuts. I think they about to send this stimulus check. I think Donald Trump said he about to sign another bill for the crypto later this year. I think that by the end of December, man, this market gonna be way higher than what it is right now. And everybody right now is still in limbo, seesawing ass niggas, right? They don't know what to do. They scared like shit. And biz ain't scared because I understand this market is the newest. I mean, come on, man. Pay attention in your real life. Everything digital around you. This market is going nowhere. Okay, it's going to be here for the next 100 years. This crypto industry. They are placing this crypto industry into law. Okay, this industry is going nowhere. We need to find the winners in this industry. Okay, look at this. My average cost here was $15 only because I brought it up. Because when it went down into that $15 range, I started buying more. My average cost used to be $13, but I seen this opportunity and I just bought more. Look, in a matter of no time, all this shit is easy. $730 just with this one. Just with this one, right? Just with this one. And I just was talking about this shit yesterday. And then you got all these other ones going up. Ondo, 70 cent, 6%. Chainlink, Chronos, up 13 cent, up 7%. XRP, bounced back 11%. Shiba Inu, this the gamble play. But you see, this money is made when I'm buying. And I'm buying when everybody else don't want to buy. See, that's the difference. And that's where the money is made. I take my emotion out of it. I say, damn, Biz, you down. So what? So what? I'm focused. Do you hear Donald Trump steady talking this shit? Okay, since I'm down, I'm going to keep depositing more money in here and gaining more ownership. 2,500, that's what matters. It don't matter about this money up here. 10,000, that's what matters. That's how much ownership I got, Ondo. Fuck the money. If it go down lower, I'm going to add more ownership because when this thing goes up, my ownership is what give me that 6% is coming from this $7,000, right? The more money in here, the more money I can make, right? And I want to put the money in at the lowest possible position I could grab, right? Chainlink, 425 shares. That's what matters, not the money up here. Because when this thing start going up, the money gonna come because of the ownership, right? Same thing with Crow. I got 100,000 Crow. When this thing move a penny, the money come. When it go down a penny, the money go out. When it go down a penny, I'll be ready to buy more. You understand? Maybe not a penny. It need to go down a couple pennies and I'll buy it. You know what I'm saying? And I still got cash on the side to inject into this market if this bitch keep coming down. If it continues to go up from here, happy days, right? If it continues to go up from here, that's happy days. I'm cool with that because I'm making money like a motherfucker. And now I can take this $1,000 and chill and add it to whatever, give it to my kids, right? Because that $1,000 ain't doing nothing when I'm making $4,000 only on 10% move, right? And I'm telling you, pay attention to what's going on in the world. Fuck what they talking about. The hell with their opinions and shit. Pay attention to what's actually going on. Are they cutting interest rates? Yes. Simple as that. Are they gonna open the government again? Yes. Who knows when, but are they gonna open the government again? Yes. Right? So let's just say they come out with some news and say, oh, they changed their mind, they ain't opening the government. What you think gonna happen? The market gonna crash like a motherfucker. Biz gonna take that $1,000 plus the 2,500 and throw all that money in here. Because why? Are they gonna open the government eventually? Absolutely. All right then. What do you think? What are you talking about? And normally that first initial move is always the worst, because that's when people are the most emotional, right? Once the news settle in, they stop being so emotional over time. The longer that the news has settled, the less emotional people become, because they start to forget about yesterday. Just like they forgot that Donald Trump said he want to make Bitcoin a superpower of the world. When the crypto falling, they forgot he said that. They just be forgetting like a motherfucker. Biz, I ain't forgetting. I'm watching and I'm ready for the smoke. So now, what can I do now? Nothing. I just sit back, kick my feet up, because I did what I had to do over here, right? Now, if somebody's not in the market, you want to start off a little bit at a time, understanding that the market could go backwards and not worried about the money. Worry about the ownership. Look at me. I'm fucking buying like a motherfucker. I'm putting money in this bitch. Choop, 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 choop. When the market is down, I'm putting USD, buying this shit. And look, it's paying out, ain't it? It's paying out, ain't it? Now let it keep going. Biz, right now, I kick my feet up and I just watch. Because I did my movements when everybody else was crying. Now I need it to go lower. Can we have a bomb? Can we start a war? Can something go wrong, please? So I could put some more money in here. Biz, you ain't scared to lose no money? No, because that's how you make money. Right? That's how you make money. No, I'm not. Up 11%. And this morning, before the market even opened. The actual stock market, the crypto market opened 24/7, but the stock market ain't even open yet. This is how we create those little extra $1,000 emergencies that come out of nowhere. Bingo. I got the money. Those little $2,000 car repair bills. I got the money. This is how we get the money, right? I take that money, that money that I got paid for my house, and I just inject it into the market. Half of it off the break. Boom. That was a proper decision. You know why? Because all the money that I put in, I now made money with it. Now, I could have took that same money and gave it to the car dealership. What I need to do, right, is put the money in the market, let the market move my money, then go to the car dealership. You see? I got $5,000. I put it in the market. It goes to 7,500. I take the $5,000 out, go to the car dealership. I got 2,500 free dollars. See how that worked? Or I could take the $5,000, go to the dealership, and I don't got shit. I just drive away with nothing. They barely want to give you gas money, right? Be patient. Take advantage of the opportunity when you see it. All this negative shit, I'm telling you, I love it. I hope some negative shit happens, guys, because of my kids and my family. I need the more I could get. And we can see this is a growing industry. It ain't going nowhere. Do not be let these people scare you, man. They can't scare me. I already seen it. It already happened to me multiple times. It's not about to happen. They're not gonna scare me out of this shit. I don't give a damn how low they send this market. I'm gonna be buying more because I understand the future is definitely they're gonna be using cryptocurrency in the financial industry. They laying down all the groundwork for the shit, but y'all not paying attention to that. I'm sitting here listening to Larry Fink, the guy that's in charge of the most money in the world, begging these people to allow tokenization for assets. And he got $10 trillion worth to regulate the market. Then we just hear Trump say he committed to signing a bill later this year for the structure of the crypto market. And y'all talking about the market crashing. Your brain fucked up. No, the opportunity is there. You scared of it. Until it go back up, then you say, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. You don't understand how antsy I be when this market going backwards. I be like, oh my God. It's like the opposite effect with me. When the market go up, I get pissed. Like right now, I'm pissed because I can't put no more money in here. Well, I could put more money if I want, but I don't want to because I just was buying at the lower level when everybody was scared, right? So I'm that $1,000. I'm not putting that money in here until we go lower than where we were just at. If we never go lower than where we were just at, that $1,000, I'm gonna just take it and throw it in the trash or something. Go do something with it. Buy some Jordans. You see how I think? I never even got the chance to put all my money in here that I wanted to because it didn't go low enough. I took advantage of it when it did go low. Now it's starting to go the opposite way. I don't get scared or panic and say, oh, I'm going to miss it. I just let it do its thing because very well tomorrow some more bullshit can happen and send the market back down. And guess what? I got money. I got money on the sideline waiting for that shit. Waiting to take advantage of that move. When we start moving back up to that greed on the fear and greed index, this right here, this, when we start getting over here to this level, I will be selling the same way I was buying over here. It's the opposite because when we get over here, guess what? Oh, crypto is, look at Bitcoin is at all-time highs. Everybody and their mother gonna be talking about this shit. You think everybody and their mother gonna get rich? Pay attention. No. So if a motherfucker starting to buy right here when crypto get over here into this greed area, they gonna be the ones that take the loss, right? If I'm buying over here, I'm gonna be the one to take the gain when we get over here. When we get in this light green to this dark green area, I'm exiting the market. Well, biz, it could go higher. That's called greed. That's called greed. Let me get the fuck out the way, right? Let me get out of here. I'm out right here over in this area. When we start getting into this extreme greed, yo, I'm gone. I'm going to be selling. Adding that money to my fucking bank account, dude. Then I go buy me a car. Then I go buy something else. Then I just, you know what I'm saying? Then, and guess what? Now I done triple my money because look, if I made that much money from us coming out of fear into this, out of extreme fear to fear, what the fuck you think gonna happen when we get over here to this extreme greed? How much money you think I'm gonna be done made while we in this extreme greed? What's gonna push us over there? Well, I know more interest rate cuts. The fact that he about to sign this crypto bill that he just said, you just heard him say that, right? The fact that the government shutdown gonna stop. All those things. We got what they call it. We got I forgot the wording of it. It'll come to me. It just slipped my mind right quick. But we got events that could catapult this market up. But you scared because the government shut down. Yo, I hope that they keep shutting this shit down. I hope that they go in that meeting and they tear everything up and say, we ain't doing shit. We shutting this shit down. Please, God. What's going to happen? The market is going to crash. I'm going to come in there and buy up some more shit. And then eventually they're going to open this shit back up and it's going to go back up, yo. Depending on what you're buying. See, I'm convicted in the projects that I buy because I understand they actually do something. They actually mean something. They actually have a role in what Donald Trump is doing and the United States of America is doing, how they trying to transfer the monetary system to digital, right? I understand that they actually have a role in that. It's not like I'm buying these dog coins, these meme coins. I got one, Shiba Inu. I'm not gonna be keep chasing Pepe. I'm not gonna be keep chasing Dogecoin. I'm not gonna be keep chasing all these other coins that don't do nothing. Right? The coins that don't prove themselves. The ones that I'm invested in, they have a direct impact in real life, like what they can be used for in real life. Not no, I wish a dreamy shit. This is why I don't give a damn how low the price go. I don't care. I'm telling you, when I was saying the same thing when I was buying this company called CleanSpark, I seen their financials and couldn't nobody tell me nothing. The stock kept going backwards and I kept buying. The lower it went, the more excited I got. And I was down like 12, 13 grand. And I was just so happy. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be rich. I was buying. Next thing you know, the whole thing reversed. I made 50,000 because I was stuck to my conviction. Yo, Chainlink ain't going nowhere. XRP ain't going nowhere, bruh. I don't give a damn if it go all the way back to 50 cents. Guess what? I'm gonna have 100,000 XRP then. Sui ain't going nowhere. The people that made Sui come from Facebook, right? Facebook started a crypto called Libra, some shit like that. And the Sui, those people was working on that project and Facebook stopped it. And those people kept going and they started their own shit, Sui. And I'm in there. Okay? I got Cronos. What's Cronos? It's the native token on crypto.com. Everybody wanted to buy Crow just a while ago when Trump announced that partnership they had with him. You see how the excitement come in the market? You're supposed to sell that shit. It went all the way up to 40 cents when Trump made that announcement. Everybody wanted to buy then. You remember? You couldn't stop people from wanting to buy Crow. I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. It done went up a little high. I would be more patient. And look what happened. It come all the way back down. If you wanted to buy Crow Coin when it was at 40 cents because you was excited about the Donald Trump news, well, why not buy it at 12 cents when the news still there? They still partner with Trump. All that shit is still relevant. Ain't go nowhere. It was the initial news that spiked the market like that. Just like the initial bad news tanks the market it's like the market is it goes extreme one way or the other. It's extreme. When people fucking happy, it's extremely going up. When people crying like a baby, it goes down extreme. And it's normally like the first day or two that the bad news is announced. Just like it's the first day or two that sends the stock price higher. Just think about it, what I'm saying. Trump make the announcement. Goddamn Crow Coin runs for 2 days to the moon. Up, right? Then it stopped. The announcement was still there, but it stopped and it started going back down. Nah. They make an announcement in the news. The market go to the tankness for 2 days. Then it stopped. And then it start going back up. What they do is they try to liquidate people, right? They want you to over leverage yourself. So when they swing those, when the market had those violent swings, that's creating volatility. It takes people's money. Liquidate their ass. I don't use leverage. So they can't liquidate me. Only thing they could do is let me rock, because send this bitch lower tomorrow and watch what Biz do. I'm not stupid. Y'all not about to play me out of my bread, out of my future financial freedom. Y'all not about to play me. I'm listening to this dude try to pass these laws. I'm not going to be the guy that's in and out the market because I got scared and I lost all my position, because I got scared at the wrong time and the market took off, and now I'm buying at the top, selling at the bottom, and repeating that process. That's what a lot of people do, because they go off of emotion. When they see bad news, they want to sell. What is that? You selling at the bottom. Because I told you the first couple days, that's when the move happened. The move already happened. Just like it went to the upside, you looking at trying to buy Crowcoin at 40 cents, the move has already happened. It's the same exact shit. When they drop these bad news, the initial news is going to scare everybody. All the people that's scared like death, they're going to get out the way, and then people going to get liquidated. It probably take 2 days, and then you're looking at the bottom for that announcement. They keep announcing bad shit. The market gonna keep going down. When they announced that the C19 and it fucked up the market, you know that shit only lasted like a week, right? In the market, that drop, go look at it. Just like the liquidation event that happened the other day, that shit lasted a couple hours. And then what? The market rebounded. When that C19 shit came out here, that market tanked for like a week, and that was it. After that, it was on the slow grind up the rest of the way, because the initial scare overreacted everybody, and it sent it all the way down for like a week. How long will we had that C19 shit? Longer than a week. So the people that was positioning themselves and saw that it was extreme, right? They put their money in there and they never looked back. They never got a chance to buy more because it never went any lower. The market just kept going higher and high. That was when Bitcoin went all the way down to 15,000. Has it been at 15,000 ever since? No, bruh. No. Now, if you say you would have bought at 20,000 and went to 15,000, then you say, oh, I'm scared. Not realizing that crypto is the future. Stop worrying about the news and all this dumb shit, right? You would have bought at 15,000 and you would have been ready to buy at 10,000. And guess what would have happened? You never would have got that opportunity to buy at 10,000, but at least you bought it at 15,000. Now it's at fucking 100. But they told you it was crashing, just like it's doing now. It went to 125. It come down to 100. They telling you government shut down all this bullshit. Bitch buying like a motherfucker. Listen, man. I heard the president. I see what America doing. I see that they going to this digital money shit. I see it. I need in. My children need in on this. And they depend on me because they're not thinking about this shit. My daughter in high school, my son in college, they're not thinking about this. They thinking about only from what they hear from me. I got to make action. I got to be the one to take action, because who else going to do it? Who else going to take the time to understand this? Because they so busy worried about little fucking Dirk. You keep worrying about Lil Durk and you keep looking at all this dumb shit in the media, and you just see Biz make 4,500. Now, please go back down, please, or you gonna do me like that, and you gonna keep going up from here. And then we gonna get somebody coming here 2 weeks from now, say, Biz, should I buy? Watch. Yo, chat, watch what I tell you. People gonna come in here when we over here in this goddamn green, and they're gonna be like, Biz, should I buy it? And you're gonna hear me because I can't tell them financial advice. I'm gonna say, I don't like the way it's looking right now. I don't think that's a good idea. I ain't buying shit. When we get over here, yo, time after time after time, it never fails. Look, we down here, it's at 25,000 Bitcoin. We go up here, it's at 40,000. See how that work? Right here, probably with some stupid ass news to send Bitcoin all the way down to hell, right? Then it come up here, we had 71,000. Then some bullshit news come in, send us all the way down here to 57,000. People say it's crashing. Really? Really? So we crashing at 57,000. Are we crashing? You forgot what happened over here. We was at 25. So you mad because you bought it at 70,000. That's why you mad. You waited to buy an extreme greed. And then when it went down here, you told everybody it's crashing, but Biz like, yo, y'all out of y'all mind because 57,000 is higher than 25,000. Y'all looking at it from the top down. Let's look at it from the bottom up. Like you see the Bitcoin price right here, this gray one, this is Bitcoin's price. It looked like it's going up to me. All this up top shit, people scared, whatever. It's going back up. It might drop down here. All right. It might drop all the way down here. 75,000. Scared the shit out of everybody in the world. Right? Scared the shit out of everybody in the world. Yo, I'm going to the bank. I'm going to take out a home equity loan and I'm dumping everything I got on it. You don't hear me though. I'm going to take all the equity out of my house, bro. Let Bitcoin go to $75,000. I'm buying that shit. Everybody in the mother going to be scared. Yo, man, the market is crashing. I'm like, bro, y'all forgot it was 25,000 over here. Y'all tripping. Let it come down here, tank the shit, scare the shit out of everybody. And next thing you know, 250,000. And you like, damn. And you playing the cycles. You're buying up here in extreme greed and you're selling down here in extreme fear because of your emotion. You need to flip that switch. Anytime your emotion get the best of you and you start getting scared in your own brain, that should tell you something. You should be like, yo, man, this shit ain't, yo, let me just buy some more. Because that's all you can do. That's all you can do is buy more. You can't fight the market. All you can do is buy more. And you don't want to buy up here. You want to buy down here. When we get down here, look at where we at. We still on the downside if you want to look at it. Right. We could bounce right here and go back down here. And guess what? I got money sitting there waiting just for that move. All right, let me see this. I want to talk about these charts. I want to show you guys something with these charts. Because this is what I'll be doing. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna share this right quick. Let me make sure y'all can see me. I'm gonna go on my StreamYards and look, because I just been yapping. Let me see. All right. What up, Jeff R? Free J. I see y'all. Ain't say I got full link at 15 and Crow from my diamonds. Slowly building my Hey, and Crow from your diamonds. Yeah, they giving them diamonds out. Slowly building my portfolio. I got like 200 Ondo and 139 XRP. Thanks, bro. Bro, this is how you do it. Hey, Jaron Gordon. Bro, notice how that shit gonna keep building up, right? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, when you got those link at $15, them shit's worth more money right now. You can sell them right now. You made money. You only got 4, right? But then next week you might have 5. The week after that, you're gonna have 10. You see what I'm saying? Before you know it, you got 100 of them because you're just buying them. And you want to buy it when it go down, right? The Ondo, yo, you doing good right there. Shout out to you for that. For keep grinding, building out that damn portfolio, bro. Crypto ain't going nowhere. What up, KB? KB in the building? Shout out to Kwame Brown in the building. CP3, I see y'all in here, but let me show you something about these charts, right? Now, listen to me very carefully. Look at this one in right here, all right? This is called the RSI, okay? Relative Strength Index. It tell you about the strength in the market. Now, this is where people get confused. I want you to see something. Every time we down here and we go up, look at the price. Look at the price on the chart. We going up, right? Then when we get up here into this range, it's max out. And then the indicators need to reset themselves. Was telling you that the market is overbought, right? And then it starts going down. Look what happened to the price. It goes down. Then look, people be waiting for it to go all the way down here. It don't always happen, right? It came halfway. Now look, we back up here. Anytime we up here, the price go up. Now let's look to current day. I'm gonna show you something crazy about these charts in a second. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit. Look where we at today, November. This is Chainlink's chart, right? We had $16. Look at the RSI. It's at the bottom, guys. Right? This is what they call momentum. Okay, this is stochastic RSI at the bottom. Wait, let me make sure I got this right. I think this the RSI. This is stochastic RSI. All right, look. All this is momentum. If this fucking thing starts going back up here and go, because it's going, you can look left. Just look left. It always do that. It bottoms out for a little while. Look at the price. Look what the price does. Goes down to these indicators. Then once they cross and that blue get back on top, look, pop, you get a pop in price, right? Look right here again, same thing. Once the blue get on top, pop in price. Look where we at. Look where we at. We got Donald Trump talking about he about to sign a bill. We got the government shutdown about to stop. We got this dude talking about he about to give out terror $2,000 stimulus checks to everybody. All y'all that hate Trump, send the money back. I bet you don't send that $2,000 back, but you hate Trump though. All right, we got that on the horizon. We got interest rate cuts on the horizon. Everything is positive. The government shut down, y'all tripping. They ain't scaring me. Look, when this thing, once this blue get back on top, and we start moving back up into this area, what do you think the price gonna do? Move up. We fuck around and break these all-time highs. This is just for Chainlink. Look where it's at. We at the bottom, right? This is the momentum. It might come back up here. Every time we get up here in this range, that's telling you the market is overbought. It's too hot, right? When I'm looking at over here, I'm like, bruh, it's time to get out of here. Now look, if you sold here or here, now look, you could have re-entered here when the market come back here. It's not about buying the top. I mean, selling the exact top or buying the exact bottom. All I need is the piece in the middle, right? I don't have to buy here. If I bought here and sold here, I made money, right? I don't have to buy over here. I could try to buy over here by spacing my buys out. I buy here. Hopefully I got a little extra money, buy here. You can't just say, yo, this is the bottom. Nobody knows that. Like right now, we can continue to go lower, right? This could be a fake out. This could go up, get people excited, people start piling money in, and then go back down. You don't supposed to worry about none of that shit. I'm just showing you this because this is opportunity in my brain. When this RSI down here, we could look at a few of them. Most of them like that too. I already checked. Right, watch this. I'm about to show you. Let's go look at Ondo's chart. I looked at all of these. Go on the USD chart, right? Look at it, same setup. Look, same setup. It's down here. Look at price. Price following the damn data. When this blue switch back on top, what would make that happen? I don't know. Maybe the government reopening again. I don't know, maybe Donald Trump signing this bill in the law about crypto that he said he committed to signing by the end of this year. Maybe that'll put the fucking blue line on top. And now look, we going up. When we get up here, sell area. You understand? This is why I like to buy so much when it go down. That way, when it go up, I could sell a little bit because I don't never want to sell everything. But this is Ondo's chart. Look at it. Same setup. Same setup. They all down there. Let's go look at the other one I'll be buying. Sui. Let's go look at Sui chart. Watch this. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Sui. Look at it. All of them, same shit. You see this indicator, man? How much lower do you think it's going to go? This one even more crazy. This chart I'm looking at is even more telling me to fucking buy this shit. The more I keep looking at this shit. Look, you see this resistance? This right here is called resistance. I need lines. Let me get a line on here. Let me see. All right, look at this line right here. You see where it stopped? It couldn't get past. Then it broke through resistance. Look at this line right here. And then you got support right there. Look where the stock like to go to. This line right here. Look where we at right now. Now, when I'm showing you this, this is going to be support and resistance. If we get under this line, that's going to turn into resistance. It's going to not want to go higher than that. It's going to want to go back down. If we get above this line, look what it look like it's about to do, because it's green. Now it might bounce and go up, and we got another resistance right here. Resistance is all resistance means. Don't you guys get scared about these terms. All resistance means is where the price that it couldn't get past the last time. All right, so we got strong resistance right here. What's this? $2. $2 is resistance. So what's that telling Biz? Biz, if Ando get the, I mean, if Sui go up, well, that's not $2. What is that? That's $5. Okay, $5 is resistance. Biz, if Sui get the $5, you might want to sell some of that shit, because you're gonna have a hard time breaking this resistance, because that's the previous high. You get it? Now, once we break through this previous high, that bitch could go to $10. But see it right here? Every time it came up to this level, it was rejected, right? Boom. Then what happened when it broke through the resistance? We went on a run. See, when it break through the resistance, we're going to run. Then it comes down back to resistance. It didn't want to go through it because that's now support, which was resistance, where it didn't want to go higher. Twice it tried. Boom, boom. It couldn't do it. Third time it tried, it got pushed back down. The fourth time it bounced. Boom. Now we found resistance up here. The price didn't want to go higher than $5. Now the price came all the way back down to this support area now, which was resistance, turns into support. So now the price is being supported by the previous all-time high right here before it broke out, right? Now we know this is good level of support for this damn stock. Then it comes, finds support, it bounces up again, comes back down. Where does it come to? Right to this same support line. Bounces back up. Where does it come to? Guys, right to this same support line. In my brain, this is a no-brainer to buy this shit. And you got the fucking RSI all the way down here. Bro, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Where is it going? The fucking so we gonna go all the way back down to, what's this, 60 cent? Hell no. You see, look at this. You could see it clear as day. I'm looking at this chart. The more I keep looking at it, I'm like, bro, this shit about to blast off, because it's sitting right at the support line, right there. Look to the left. If we break below this, yeah, we could go down here to this next support line right here. That'll be $1.60. And guess what Biz will be doing? Buying like a motherfucker. I'll be buying. I'm in buy mode right now until this shit flip and we start going back up here. I'll be in sell mode. And you can look every time it happens. What happened? Boop price. Boop price. This was a good one right here. This one, shit. This was a long time up here. But this is just a little bit about the charts that you guys can look at. I know a little bit about this. I don't be focused too much on this, because this will mess you up too. A lot of people will try to buy around here, and they know that, because that's why they got this chart out. This is shit is a game. Everybody looking at this same fucking chart that I'm looking at. So you got people that'll buy right here, and the market knows that. What they would do is they would give them what they asked for, right? They'll put a buy order right here because they stuck on this chart. And then see, I didn't even look at the chart. I just bought based off the fear and greed. And then I looked at the chart. I said, oh shit, this is a hell of a setup right here. So what they would do is they would put a buy order right here, and everybody and their mama gonna put a buy order right here, because we looking at it. The market will make you think you're right? It'll go up a little bit, you be all happy, and the next thing you know, it'll come back down. Like you see this wick right here. Damn, it won't. Let me show you. See this wick? This wick just tell you the price went all the way down here before they bought it back up. And look at what's happening right at this support line. See this line I just put here? They bought it. It went down here, bought it all the way back up. That was that one candle, right? So with this one candle, the price went all the way down here and came all the way back up here in that one candle. Now what it's trying to do, the candle turned green. I see a wick down here. is trying to put, the buyers are trying to push this price back up above this resistance level. And if we get some momentum, like the government opening up again, you're going to see the price start to rise because of where we at on the charts, right here on the support line, right? We right here on the support line. We get any type of fucking good news, interest rate cut, whatever they talking about, just to put some momentum back in this market. All the traders in the world going to be watching this shit, yo. And that's where all the liquidity going to come in, and it's going to push the price higher. When I see us on this SUI chart, even though I think SUI might hit $10, $15 one day, when this shit say $5, I'm out. You don't hear me though. Why? Why, Biz? Because when you look to the left, the highest it went last time was $5. Well, I got 3,000 SUI tokens. When SUI hit $5, I'm selling 1,500 of them bitches. Why you don't sell everything? Because it might go higher. That bitch might go to $8, $9, and I'm going to sell the rest of them. But if it go lower, guess what? I just made a bag, and I still got ownership. And when it go lower again, and I see all this shit lining up, you got the RSI down here, way over here off the damn map. The middle is the median, right? This is oversold. This is overbought, right? We want to buy when it's oversold. We want to sell when it's overbought. All right? That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And stop worrying about the fucking news. The news is just trick you. It just trick you out your money. All the people that sold because of government shutdown, guess what? You sold it to Biz, Biz bought it, and Biz is making money right now. Why you worry about a fucking government shutdown? Tripping. Right? Why you tripping off a government shutdown that we know damn well the government can't stay shut down forever? So that's all I came on here to talk about, man. It's very important that I do talk about this stuff because I know people are paying attention. And I just wanted to show you, I might get off of here. I just want to show you that, bruh, come on, man.
Also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow.
I'm committed to signing legislation this year. Structure legislation. Now, who watched my Chainlink video where I did Chainlink the other day, and that guy was talking about Trump need to sign something into law? Listen to this shit. Remember I told you that dude be sitting in the meeting with Donald Trump? That Sergey dude, the CEO of Chainlink, right? I don't give a damn about none of that shit, bro. I'm looking at this dude sitting with Trump. They talking, he having meetings and shit. Then the dude said, we waiting on Trump to sign a bill. What he say? What'd you say, Trump? You about to do what?
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. And
see, what I'm so confused of, bro, is how can people hear the president of the United States talk like this and still keep saying they scared of crypto? Explain this shit. You got the United States flag back here, bro. Bro, if somebody explain this, I don't understand it. Well, listen, man. Let Sergey and all them people understand it, man. Just get your ass in the game. Just get in the game and worry about the game when you get in the game. When you see this guy, who is this guy? First, he's a businessman, right? First, he's a businessman, right? Look at what he said. This your boy that y'all hate right here. Everything in this post is business related. This dude is a businessman. You keep talking about the president. In my brain, this dude is a rich ass businessman. Look at everything he's saying right here. People that are against terrorists are fools. We are now the richest, listen to him, most respected country in the world. No inflation, record stock market. What is he talking about here? Stock market. Why are you not paying a fucking attention? He talking about the stock market and he talking about the crypto market, right? 401ks is the highest ever. We're taking in trillions of dollars. This is your businessman that you like to call president. This is a businessman in my brain, right? Enormous debt, $37 trillion in debt. You scared to take a loan out though? They got your ass tripping you out. Record investment in the USA, Plants and factories going up all over the place. A dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including the high income people, will be paid to everyone November 9th. That $2,000, you don't like Trump, get the money back. That $2,000 coming into this market, yo. You better understand that shit. I don't care where it goes from your fingers. You get your $2,000 and you do whatever. That money is going to find its way into these assets. Amazon, Netflix, because the rich people that you're going to give your money to, they're going to invest that shit. That is called liquidity. That shit coming, all right? Interest rates coming. Cuts are already been happening. They already did 2 of them already. 2 interest rate cuts. Donald Trump begging them to cut more interest rates. Yo, you got to position yourself. You got to position yourself, yo. You can't be worried about the money. This is why I always tell people don't buy so much. Like a motherfucker be like, yo, should I put 20 grand in there? I'm going to instantly tell them no. Even though I think they should, right? I'm going to tell them no. Because I understand when if they put 20 grand in and that bitch go down a little bit, they're going to be down 3,000-4,000. They're going to be crying. That ain't how you want to set nobody up, right? Because they are emotionally attached to money. People are emotionally, but that's why they're not going to get his $2,000 back, even though they say they hate Trump. And they keep crying about these tariffs and all this shit. Look what's happening here. This is your businessman. This is your businessman right here running this shit like a business. Do you think for 1 second that this man want on his name that while he was president, the fucking stock market was worse ever? Answer yourself that shit. Answer yourself that shit. We got 3 more years of this dude in the office. Answer that shit yourself. Do you think this man, Donald Trump, want to leave the White House and somebody say, aha, the stock market was crashing on you? Yo, that's like his biggest talk, yo. Listen to this dude. He always talking about his markets and shit. Donald Trump. Why? Because he a businessman. He always talking about the markets. Everybody else always talking about Lil Durk. Make that shit make sense, bro. Don't make no fucking sense to me. This dude right here is not gonna let his name be tarnished with the stock market being at worst times ever. He's not gonna allow that to happen, not on his watch. And this is why anytime I see a dip in these markets, I'm attacking like a wild man, because this dude right here, all he want is money, bruh. All right? All he's about is money, bruh. Y'all talk about this president shit. Home is a businessman. Fuck all that shit. And why does he got crypto and you don't? But that's my spill, man. Y'all seen everything. This, I think you should pay attention to this. Right? The dude, I like this dude, man. He calling everybody a fool. Shout out to Donald Trump. This dude is funny. All right, I showed you the charts. I showed you that they said this. The government is about to stop this bullshit. Like I told you, they was. Right? So now that we get, I want you to pay attention, right? Now that this news come out, this is when the market go up. Look at the crypto market. Yo, they talk about government shutdown. Boy, when I see that shit, I was happy as fuck. I was like, yo, man, I'm about to get paid like a motherfucker. They talk about the government shutdown. People scared. They put a fucking Rolls Royce right here. That's for Moonstang. That Rolls Royce. That's your debt right there on the screen. Right? All right, now. Y'all go ahead, do with this information y'all would like. But again, whoever was buying, you see you in profit. No matter if it's $1, if it's $10. Whoever was buying is made some money right now. But just chill. Don't get excited, because the market will trick your ass. They're sending shit up, and then later on today, it'll have a bad news article and send the market down. This is why Biz is still sitting with money in his buying power. I'm not chasing this shit because I bought it when nobody else wanted to chase it. So I still got like $3,500 on the sideline that I'm waiting to deploy. All right, I'm waiting to deploy. So I woke up like this, yo. Plus 4,300 now. It was 4,600 when I started this live stream. Let it settle out. Bitch, I hope it go back to 30. so I can put some more money in here. You understand? Ownership is the key to wealth. All I've been thinking about was trying to buy more. I just look, I got 425, 10. I told y'all I wanted 10,000. Look at that. See that 10,000 sitting there? Let this thing go to 50 cents. Listen to me very carefully. If this shit, if this shit go to 50 cents, bruh, if this go to 50 cents, bruh, you're gonna see 20,000 Ondo token. You get it? Because Larry Fink said he wanted tokenization of assets. That's what Larry Fink said. So they can't scare me out of this shit. Chainlink, if it go to $10, bruh, Biz gonna try to buy 1,000 of these shits. You hear me? If this shit go all the way back down to $10, what's my plan? To buy as much as I can, because Donald Trump said they're gonna make Bitcoin America a Bitcoin superpower, and Donald Trump said it's gonna be the crypto capital of the world. That's what Donald Trump said. So if this shit go to $10, oh, Biz, you lost money. Biz gain ownership. The one at the bottom. The one that say 425, that is what I'm concerned about. Fuck this money. I wish that I keep telling people, I wish they would take this money off of here and just show how much ownership you got, because this is all that matters. This number right here. This shit go to $10, bruh. I'm gonna try to buy 500 more link. Put on top of that. Next time it get to $16, I'll be made so much fucking money. You understand? And what would push it down there? Bad news. Let's go, bad news. I need some more bad news in the building. See, that's how I think. That's how I'm wired. So when I hear bad news, I actually get excited. When I hear good news, I get pissed, because I can't put this money. I'm not putting this with my $1,000. I'm not putting this $1,000 in this market while it's going up. That's only reserved in case this shit start going backwards. Then I got 2,500 that I'm gonna throw in here on top if it really start going backwards, and I'm gonna just keep buying. Yo, they can't scare me. Can they scare you because you attached to your money? That's why Biz say don't put more money in you willing to lose. I'm willing to lose all this. I'm willing to lose all this 40,000 because Donald Trump said, nigga, please. Who Donald Trump? The president of the United States. I'm rocking with America, bro. I'm willing to lose all of this shit. Because if I don't lose it, I stay in the game thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Just be patient, right? Let the market come to you. Don't go to the market. Right now, I would be chilling, you know? So shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. We done with this live stream for the day. I think it was very important for me to come on because people need to pay attention to this shit. I was just on here the other day talking about Chainlink, and I don't know who was listening, but if you was listening, you made some fucking money. Period. And you should be ready to make more money. You should be looking for more downside. Anything under $15, yo. Anything under $15, bro. I'm buying that shit, bro. Simple. It go to $10, I'm buying it. It go to $8, I'm buying it. I'm not putting all my money in there at one time, though. It's nothing they can do to stop me from buying this when I can see that this is the future. Period. And I can see that they putting policies in place to allow this shit to be legal. Yo, it's nothing they can do to stop me. I can't buy enough. If you ask me, I can't buy enough of this shit. And you're gonna see my kids gonna be happy because of this shit. One day, Bitcoin might be sitting at $500,000. One day, Ethereum might be sitting at $20,000. Do you hear what I'm telling you? One day, Chainlink might be at $500 a share, and I'm paying $15. But while I'm buying these $15 shares, I'm supposed to be scared. I don't know. Ask the people that bought Apple. Ask the people that bought Microsoft. Ask the people that bought Google. What happens over time when you buy an elite asset? We ain't buying no bullshit. Yo, go watch my video last time I was showing you about Chainlink, and you see this dude sitting everywhere. Yo, every time Trump talk about crypto and you look, home is right there. This Sergi dude. This Sergi dude been all in and out of the White House talking to Donald Trump. He run Chainlink. He the CEO of Chainlink. And he said Trump need to pass this bill. Then I just heard Trump say he committed to passing a bill. Yo, shout out to the people that is watching me, because bruh, it's about to be some fun in the city here shortly. I can't wait till he sign whatever bill he talking about. I don't care. You understand? I don't care about the bill. I care about my portfolio, bruh. Right? I don't care about the government shutdown. I don't care. I don't get food stamps anyway. I don't care nothing about none of that shit, bruh. I care about me and mine. And I'm using this stuff as opportunity. That's it. I love this shit, yo. I love this shit. This is what helped me buy my son a Mercedes, yo. This. My daughter about to be, think she got 2 more years or another year. Come on, bruh. I need this. You see how that money just went from 44,100 to 44,200? I like that shit right there. I like looking at that. I like looking at it going up and down. It looked like a fucking jackpot. You know how the jackpot be going and that shit be spinning? Yeah, I like that shit. I need more money in there so I could do it more. Do you know that if you down $5,000, there's somebody out there down $5 million? Just realize that. And you got to limit your risk. You don't over leverage yourself. Anything you put in the market, you understand that the market is going down, but you do understand that you're buying solid assets, right? Solid projects. Everything in my portfolio serve a purpose. There's nothing in this bitch except for Shiba Inu. That's a gamble. That's the only one. And I put a little bit of money in there. I ain't put a lot of money. I only got like 2 grand over there. That shit could go to zero tomorrow. I won't give a damn. Right? But everything that you see on this screen right here is top tier shit in my portfolio that can make me more money than Bitcoin can. Everything you see on the screen, this Chainlink, Ondo, Chronos, XRP, and I got Sui. Let me make sure you can see that Sui shit. Where's that? Right here. Everything you see here is top tier shit, except this one at the bottom. This is a gamble. Top tier shit. Wait, I gotta put show all. All right, top tier shit right here, bruh. Sui, what do? They run shit in the layer 3s and all that shit. Let me get that. You got you got XRP, top tier shit. Ondo, Larry Fink keep talking about tokenization. Who is Larry Fink? I don't want to keep talking about Larry Fink because he got too much. He got too much bread. Then we got Chainlink, this dude that be following Donald Trump around everywhere. This dude always in the building, man. They talking this crypto shit. This dude right here that run this company, he always there. Chronos, we all seen that they just partner with Donald Trump. Bruh, everything in this bitch is top tier shit. I might not get the most returns, right? I might not get the returns that I get from a meme token. That don't mean shit. That just gonna go up in price. I understand that. I'm not willing to risk that. Did I tell you I don't like the tip? I'm the cheapest nigga in the world. One of the cheapest niggas in the world. So I don't want to risk my money on bullshit. This, what I'm buying, I feel strongly confident that none of this is no bullshit, except for Shiba Inu. Everything else is not no bullshit. And I got more Sui than that too. I got 3,000. I showed this last time, but I got them shit staked. So they don't show the stake. I got 3,000 of these hoes. Right there. You can see it. 3,000. I got a lot of them staked that's gaining me interest from staking. So I got, I got a nice little portfolio. This shit, listen, man, this shit go down, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. I am buying it, bro. If it go up, I'm chilling. That's what I'm doing. So only way that this shit don't work is if they come out and say, Chainlink CEO a scam, Chrono CEO a scam, Ondo CEO a scam, XRP is a scam. If they don't say none of that shit, this shit gonna slowly make me money over time. I just gotta chill. One day I'm gonna wake up, Ondo might be $5, and I got 10,000 of them. I won't have 10,000 of them by then though. Soon as this bitch hit $2, I'm selling half of this shit because I need my profit. You dig? Soon as this shit hit $2, I'm selling 5,000 of them and keep 5,000 of them. Everything. I already sold XRP. I'm not selling no more XRP. This is my whole forever bag right here because I had 11,000 XRP. It ran up to $3 and I sold the majority of it, as you can see. right? And this is what's left for free. And I'm gonna leave here. I ain't never gonna sell it. And the only way I'm gonna buy anymore is if this price go below 50 cents, because that's where I first was buying at, right? Ondo, I'm gonna keep buying this bitch anywhere under $1. This shit under $1, I'm gonna keep buying this bitch. I told you, this bitch go to 50 cents. You're gonna see 20,000 Ondo over here, right? Same thing with Chainlink. I'm buying this shit. Anything under $15, I'm ready to buy this shit. Might not never see that shit again. But shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. This what I like to talk about. Biz right here be on this type of shit. What up, Moto Flow? Wolf 87. You say you in Crow at 8K? Shout out to you. You got 75% of your Crow stake. Bro, I got half of my Crow stake. Well, I got most of his stake because I just upgraded, yo. I got the J Green card, bro. I just upgraded. I got my crypto credit card. I got the debit card. I got the J Green crypto card. So now I get 4.5% back on my purchases. No matter what the purchase is, they give me 4.5% in Crow rewards. I upgraded from the Ruby Red. I got 100,000 Crow, my dude. I've been buying Crow since 5 cents. Buying the shit out that motherfucking token since 5 cents. I got 100,000 of them. If Crow ever hit $1, that shit gonna be worth 100 grand. Just that one position. And I probably ain't never gonna sell it because Crow is one of the ones that I could get interest off of, and I just stake it and I make money. I sell the rewards, the staking rewards. That's how come I still got 100,000. Because every time, like they give me the rewards, I just sell them shits. When the market pump, I just sell all of my staking shit. That's how I make money off Crow. You know, so I got a lot of Crow. What up, SJ? I hope he does. I still don't understand that myself. What up, Yvette Williams? Appreciate you pulling up, man. And this is what I like to show people, man. You could do this shit. This ain't nothing, man. Trust me. Hey, listen. You seen they said Donald Trump about to give everybody $2 grand. When they give me that $2 grand, I'm putting every dime of that shit in this market. I ain't telling you what to do. But I'm hoping that $2 grand could turn to $7 grand. You dig? I ain't going to the mall, none of that shit. I'm going to put it in this market until I make my return. Then I'm going to go spend that $2,000 like I wanted to the first time. You understand? This time I might spend $5 though. That's how you get money, man. You don't yo, guys, you don't take your money. If you see something coming out, right, and you spend money on that shit, you need to be patient. Because 9 times out of 10, right, when you buy something and you have it for a couple days, you don't even care about that shit no more. The only thing I ever bought that I still care about to this day is my fucking Xbox. Like, I still play that shit. So, but a lot of shit, like TVs and shit, yo, you buy that shit and you don't even care about that shit fucking days. You know, certain shit, you don't even care about that shit. You just go buying shit. That's the money I'm talking about right there. That you're supposed to be putting into the market. Let the market move and then go buy that dumb shit. You can still buy your dumb shit, but make a profit and use their money to buy the dumb shit with. Don't use your money. But shout out to the 50 people in here, man. Appreciate y'all listening. Just understand, man, the sun will come out tomorrow. It's nothing they can do. Not one thing they can do to scare me out of this market, y'all. There's nothing they can do because I'm listening to the people that's in power talk nothing but positivity about the crypto industry. And you need to be positioning yourself in solid assets and you take risk at your own time. Like Shiba Inu is a risk. That's nothing. It's just there, right? It's just a community that's going to cheer it on. Go Shiba, go. But XRP has a use. Ondo has a use. Chainlink has a use. Chronos has a use. I might not make $1 million on this shit, but I bet you I make a couple 100,000 or a couple 10,000s. It's gonna be more guaranteed than them risky ass assets, right? That's what I'm talking about. This what I got. What you looking at the screen? Those are blue chips right there. All of them shits. Big dog. Even the fucking meme token is the number 2 meme token in the world. The number 1 meme token is Dogecoin. The number 2 is Shiba Inu. So I'm still, even with the meme token, I pick one that everybody fucking likes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not picking no new shit that just come out. Dog fart coin. Yeah, go ahead and buy that shit. Dog fart coin. Yeah, all right, you gambling. Yeah, you might have made $10,000, bro. You better sell that shit because it's gonna crash. It's a dude on here that was buying this shit called Pi, right? He was buying it like 10 cents or some shit. That shit went to like $3. He was like, yo, Biz, I made this. I said, bro, it's time to take profits. You know, I looked at it the other day. That shit like 15 cents. That shit like 15 cents. I was like, bro, you better sell that. Ask him. I was like, bro, I'll be taking some profits right now because that shit going up kind of fast there, buddy. You want to get the fuck out the market, right? When the market's moving like that, you got to go. Because think about it, man. How is everybody in the world going to get rich? It don't work like that. You make the money when you buy. That's when you make your money. You got to be able to sell and stop being greedy. That's why I got structure. I got my brain. Yeah, I listen to these people talking about Ondo could go to $10. Yeah, all right. You wait for $10 then. Motherfucker, when they hit $2, Biz is getting the fuck out of the way. Yeah, let it hit $3, $4, all that. Yup, I just double my money. I'm good. My life is good. You know, I don't need to be greedy. I don't need to wait till it hit the $10 because it probably never get there. That bitch probably go $3 all the way back down to $1. Back up to $4, all the way down to $2. I'll be waiting for 20 years for that bitch to go to $10 when I could just chill and get the fuck out of the way. You know, look at that fear and greed index. When that fear and greed index telling me is greed, extreme greed, pay attention and get the fuck out of the way. Stop worrying about every dollar. You know, when that fear and greed index telling me everything is in extreme fear, don't worry about the market going lower. Buy that shit because the extreme greed, the extreme fear telling you it's the most fearful it's going to be. It can't get too much fearful. And then you listen to people like Warren Buffett that tell you buy when everyone is fearful and you sell when everyone is greedy. And that's what you stick with. You let that shit rock in your head because he the best to ever do this shit. That's why. Right? That's all you got to do, yo. Be calm and detach yourself from that money, yo. That money is the root to all evil shit. Is true. Detach yourself from money and attach yourself to ownership because ownership is the key to money. That's how you get the money. That's exactly how you get the money, yo. Owning some shit. You don't own shit, you ain't getting paid shit. Right? You're just a worker. You get paid for a job. But if you own shit, your assets buy stuff for you. Right? I'm focused on owning this market. I wish I could buy every crypto in the world and buy all that shit. You see? But I can't. The market worth 3 trillion. I can't do that, but I can buy what I can and get in where I fit in and ride the waves of the market and ride the waves of the public. When the public is crying like a baby, that let me know. Okay, when everybody when they popping up on KB panel talking about, yo, I'm losing everything. That's telling you Max Payne is in effect. Yo, I was on KB panel talking about this shit, and look, 2-3 days later, we up. Anybody that's an earshot of what I'm talking about, if you would have acted on this shit, you up. You are up. I don't give a damn if it's $1. It's more than what anybody else has gave you. You know? So, other than that, man, we out of here. It says, yo, if Shiba ever hit a penny, you and me both a millionaire, bro. Shit. I got 200 million Shiba Inu. If that shit hit $1, yo, I'm buying everybody in the chat. I'm getting everybody in the chat $1,000. Yo, fuck that. I'm giving everybody in the chat $10,000. If Shiba Inu hit $1, yo, I'll be so filthy. I'm buying everybody in the chat. I'm giving everybody in my chat 10,000, man. Whoever come in this bitch getting $10,000, man. I'll be up 200 million. Come on, man. I'm buying a shopping center or some shit. That's when I'm be listening to KB talk about buying some doors, some turnkey shit. What? I'll be buying up shopping centers. So yeah, you're right, Motown Wolf, Moto Wolf. If that thing hit $1 or a penny, I'll be worth 2 million if it hit a penny. That's why I bought it, bro. It's a little gamble. If that shit take off and it burn them zeros off of there, I'm gonna be rich. But if not, I don't care. That's why I put it there. And I'm concerned more with Ondo, Chainlink, Sui, and XRP, right? And Chronos. I like Chronos, but I'm more concerned with Chainlink and Ondo and Sui and XRP. Chronos is like that's like my foundational coin because I use crypto.com. So I'm gonna always have Chronos. It's like that's the native token for the platform. So that's why I got $10,000 in Chronos sitting in. But you guys diamond hands. That's it right there. It say what? I started with Doge. I got 300 turn to 20 grand. I got it under a cent. Bruh, you hit. You hit with that shit. Dogecoin. Elon Musk set Dogecoin off. What question, SJ? It say I messed around and hit something and staked some of my assets. What you stake? Can you talk more about staking? Oh, okay. Staking. I got staking too. Staking is where you tell the platform basically that you're gonna allow them to use your stuff as liquidity, and they pay you interest for that. Liquidity means they just use your token. You can put them in a staking pool, right? So you pool your tokens. The market uses your assets for liquidity to go make sure they go, but they like have a bonding period. So some of them 28 days. They bond your shit for 28 days. Some of them a year. You lock your assets up and they pay you interest. Like they pay you. Some pay 1%. Some pay 5%. Some pay 10%. Some of those crypto things. You put them in there and you leave it right there, but you got to agree that you're going to leave it there for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Or you could do a flexible staking. They have options. Flexible staking, they only going to give you a little bit. You might get 0.2% on your shit because they're going to say you're going to, sell it anytime you want. That's bullshit. But if you do like a 6 month or a year staking, they give you higher interest on your money. So like I staked a bunch of Crow so I could get the credit card, right? They got the what is it called? The J Green card. It gives you, they got like 4 tiers of credit cards, crypto.com. You got the regular one, that's the ruby red, that's the low bar. You got to only put like $500 worth of Crow. You stake, you get that card. Then they got the one I just upgraded to. You got to have $5,000 stake of Crow, and they give you the green card. Then they got one for like $100,000, and you get a white card. And the higher you go up on the card, just basically just like rewards and shit. So they pay me 5% on this Crow that I staked for to get the card, and then anything I use that card for, I get 4.5% interest back. So if I go to the gas station and spend money on gas, they're gonna give me rewards back in Chronos. So I get 4.5% of whatever my purchase is in Crow tokens, and that shit go to my account. So basically, I'm using my card and stacking up Crow coin, and they're giving me Crow coin by letting the Crow coin just sit there. That's what staking is about. You can stake certain assets. Some of them they don't let you stake. Like you can stake Bitcoin, but you're not gonna get a high yield on that. You can stake Ethereum. You can stake Solana. It's like a lot of different cryptos. You're able to stake them and gain interest off of your stake. And like I said, you got a period of time that you agree to. So it'd be 30 days, a day. Some of them got a day. Like Sui staking period is 1 day. So I could stake my shit on Sui and the next day take it out and sell it like that. You know what I'm saying? But Chronos I know has a 30-day, a 28-day unbonding period. Means
say you put 1,000 Crow coin in the staking pool. Well, if you want your Crow back, you got to wait 28 days before they can unlock it because they using your shit. You know what I'm saying? So staking is good, but I don't stake all my portfolio because you never know when you're going to get an explosion. And I always want to have something on the side just in case if we get an explosion, I can take advantage of it. You know, so staking is actually good. Staking is why the bank, staking is one of the main reasons why the banks don't like crypto, because they can't offer you the type of percentages that the DeFi market can charge, that can offer you the decentralized finance. They're taking it away from the central. That's why they keep all this argument about crypto. Because nigga, my bad. People, when you go to fucking the bank, they give you what, 2% on your money, 1%, some stupid shit like that. You be putting $10,000 in your bank, they give you $1 interest. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? But if you do the same thing with DeFi and you put your $10,000 into a stable coin, shit, you could stake stable coins and make interest. They be like 3, 4, 5%. So people are like, yo, so you telling me I could put my money into this asset and stake it and get the growth of it over time? Yes, that's what's going on with DeFi. So, yeah, I got the it say Jade is 4,000 Crow lock. I got the Jade. I just upgraded to the Jade, and I did that like last week. I just said fuck it. I put the Crow in there, and I got the Jade card, and I think it is worth having because your daily purchases you using with the crypto card, and it giving you interest that more than a credit card company would give you. Like I got 2% on some of my credit cards. Some of my credit cards give me 3% back on my purchases. I don't have one credit card that's giving me 4.5% back on my purchases. And that's what the crypto.com card is doing. But they're paying you those rewards in Crow token, right? So which is good because you don't have to sell them, right? I'll sell my shit. The rewards, I'll be selling them $50 here, $100 here, whatever. Give me some weed money or something. But like the staking, if you leave it there, right? Crow is 10 cents now or 12 cents, some shit like that. Now, say you get any staking rewards, right? And they just piling up in your account. And next thing you know, Crow at 25 cents. Well, those staking rewards you got just became more valuable because they're paying you in the actual cryptocurrency. You see? They pay out in Crow. That's why I got so basically I could accumulate the Crow, right? And restake it and keep doing that shit. Like I get 100 Crow rewards or whatever. I can restake that shit and just keep restaking. It's called compounding interest. Before you know it, you done build up a bag and that shit just keep making more Crow for you. That's what I be doing with my Crow position. That's why I ain't too enthused about selling that shit because I got a lot of Crow. I got 100,000 Crow, and I'm thinking to myself, this is my plan with Crow. Say Crow hit $1, right? And I got 100,000 of them. Yeah, the position will be worth 100,000, but guess what? All those little ass rewards gonna be worth more too. So if I'm getting goddamn 400 tokens a week and rewards because it's 10 cents, it's only worth, let's say, $50, $60 right now. If that bitch go to $1, those same 400 rewards would be worth $400. Now imagine that shit. Right? It go to a fucking dollar and I'm making $400 a week in rewards. And I just leave the money sitting over there and they paying me $400 a week. 4. What could that do? Go towards my mortgage. I just sell the damn rewards. My goal for real is to get as much Crow as I can so I don't have to work no more. They'll be paying me rewards every week and that'll be sufficient. If I can make fucking $1,500 a week in rewards points, man, I ain't never working no more. So only way you could do that is if you have a lot, right? So you damn sure don't want to worry about the price. You just wanted the shit to go lower. I beg this market every day to go lower. I'm telling you, yo. I hate to see this market go up because it's fucking irritating. I'm like, bro, I could have made this. I could have had this much money. Damn. You know, so, but it is what it is. The best thing is they're giving you crow, so wait till it hit $1. Right. You could wait till it hit $1. You could wait till it hit 50 cents. You could keep staking it. You could keep compounding it, all that. I don't think Chainlink lets you stake. Ondo, I think it's some platforms you could use it to go stake on. Some of these cryptos, but on crypto.com, it's a list of them that they got that they allow you to stake. And you could gain interest from just holding the asset. Like Avalanche is one. Shit, Avalanche is a good goddamn crypto too. That's another good one. And that shit might go up and you can stake that shit. Ethereum, you can stake your Ethereum. So if you hold an Ethereum, you could actually, if you ain't gonna sell it, if you don't plan on selling it, you can stake all of that shit and make interest off of it. And they'll pay you whatever the rate is, 2%, whatever, 3%, whatever the rate is for Ethereum. Bitcoin, you can stake Bitcoin as well. You know, you can stake Bitcoin, Ethereum. It's a lot of assets you can stake. You just got to look it up. Like Sui, I got my Sui stake. When you hear me say, like, you'll see they say I got 500 Sui. That's available for sale. That's the Sui that I didn't stake, right? That's the shit that if Sui go up and it shoot up tomorrow morning, I'm selling that shit ASAP. Let me get that out of here. Let me get some profit. You know what I'm saying? But I got 2,500 Sui in the staking pool because I'm making interest by them just holding it, you know? So staking is what's actually scaring the shit out of the bank. That's why the bank don't fuck with crypto, because of that. But shout out to y'all pulling up this morning. I appreciate everybody that come in the building, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man. The way to go is to stay locked in. Do not let outside influencers sway you from your thoughts, your opinions, and your ideas. The hell with the news, yo. The news told you 9/11. The news told you C-19, right? And now the news is telling you the government gonna be shut down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And you believe in that shit. They found that passport on top of a burning pile of fire, right? They found a paper passport, and you believe that shit. Yo, I said, yo, these people is about the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. So you gonna tell me you found this dude passport on top of fire in a burning, exploding building, and this dude was supposed to be in the plane, and we watched the plane blow up, but you found his passport, and the people believed it. Not I. Just like I don't believe the government gonna be shut down forever. You could believe it, not I. I don't give a damn what happens. Shut it down. Let it go down. Right? It won't be shut down forever. And all y'all that hate Trump, get those $2,000 back. I bet you won't. I bet you won't. Because you worry about money, right? That's what you worried about, right? Give him his $2,000 back, motherfucker. Shout out to Donald Trump, the best businessman president in the world. I mess with Trump, yo. Trump crazy. His tweet, he say, "You fools." But yeah, man, KTB the guy. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. All right, Moto Wolf, we out, man. You got your ETH stake. Yep, there you go, CP3. There you go. You're gonna make interest on that. That shit going, the more you put over there, the more interest you're gonna make. So you just keep that in mind too. The more money you keep buying, man, the more stake you get. You know what I mean? That's what I be thinking about. Like, bro, I need to have $1 million worth of crypto so I can stake that shit, and that shit will pay me $100,000 a year, and I never have to work ever again. That's what I'm doing. I'm on that type of shit. You know? But I'll holler at y'all, man. Good morning, new subscriber. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. You don't got to do that, man. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Biz comes on here when I need to. I'm not like all the other YouTubers that you see that's just gonna come on here every day just to use you for content and views and stuff. Nah, I come on when it's stuff that I need to talk about, like when it's stuff that actually matters, not the day-to-day up and down that's gonna drive you crazy. Nah, the fear and greed index is in fear right now. People need to be paying attention to that. All right. So I'm not the guy that's gonna come on every day talking about the ups and downs in the market. No, when I hit that live button and I'm talking about this money, maybe you should be paying attention. Because I pushed that live button twice last week. And now look. Boom. Now I'm pushing the live button to tell you I told you so. Now we'll see what happened the next time I push this live button talking about the money. Now, TJ NYC, right? You gonna see this channel. We go live and we talk about nonsense over here too. We gonna make you laugh and joke, you know, because this right here drives somebody crazy. Just keep talking about this all day long, crypto and stuff. You know, you don't want to beat a dead horse. So we got a segment of the show or this channel where we just go crazy and we talk crazy about these knuckleheads and these riffraffs on this app. So you might enjoy that, you might not, but you would know when I'm talking about the money. But shout out to you for becoming a subscriber. I very much appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in here. Yeah. Hey, I had look, I had to give him a warning because when G Money come on this thing, boy, we talking that yeah. It said which one of your videos you should watch to fix credit. Shoot. I put a video on there about credit long time ago. You gotta go like to the beginning of my channel, or you could just ask questions and I try to answer you as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? I like credit. Credit is a good thing. You know, you could leverage your credit to create wealth for yourself. But when you want to fix your credit, first thing you want to do is contact the people, man. Try to play bargain with them. You know, try to play. Let's make a deal. You know, you did that damn debt. A lot of people say get the letters and try to get a lot of that stuff thrown out, but your ass know if you didn't pay that damn phone bill, you know you ain't pay that phone bill. So you better go work it out. You better go, hey man, look, man, I know I owe you 500, man. I ain't got it, man. I got 200 though right now, man. You can take this 200 or I ain't giving you shit. That's how it works. Hey, bro, when you see us go live and that Drake say the takeover, oh man, you better get your popcorn ready because we gonna have some fun. We gonna laugh, we gonna joke, we gonna roast. But I like to get serious when it comes to this type of shit because this right here could change your life. Like it changed my life. Just investing changed my life. Like I swear to God, yo, I never figured that I would be able to buy a house, yo. This shit right here changed my life and my children's life because they daddy ain't stressing, man. And I'm so proud and thankful for this. And I want to tell everybody, tell the whole world, y'all better wake up and stop letting these people make all this money behind your back. Please stop doing it. Please stop doing it. Don't allow them to keep doing this to you. Don't get scared of the price fluctuations. Understand what Donald Trump saying out his mouth, yo. Stop focusing on the negative stuff in the news. You use that as opportunity, right? Yo, if they drop a bomb tomorrow and people say, yo, the United States and China going to war. Let me tell you something. If we get blown up, guess what? You don't need the money anyway. What I'm going to do with this money if they blow up a United States? What I'm going to do with it? We break out a nuclear war right now. What I'm going to do with this money? Not a damn thing, right? So if they drop a bomb tomorrow, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put more money in this market. Is what I'm gonna do. The market tanked to hell. Well, while you over there crying about the market tanking to hell, Biz is trying to put Biz is gonna go get a home equity loan. I'm gonna go take out money from my house and buy this shit. I'm telling you. But what up, Miss Collins? You need to establish it again. You check out my older videos. Yeah, man, you could, bro, if you got any confusion or something, you could just ask questions in the chat and I'll try to help you as best as I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, just know that 7 years, a lot of stuff fall off your credit in 7 years, and then you could attack. I like to attack when I was doing it. I like to attack the bills smallest to biggest, because you want to see some success. You don't want to just be paying bills and they ain't going nowhere, and it feel like you ain't going nowhere. You want to see success. So go to the smallest bill you got first and deal with that one. And once you get that, it starts to, motivate you. You're like, oh, okay, so I did this. And then you go to the next one. And then once you keep doing that shit, you get confident about it. So, you got it. You got this. First, to start with your mind. So you already ahead because you already thinking about fixing your credit. A lot of people don't even think about that stuff. So you already ahead of the game, and I believe in you. And I know you can do it. I know for sure you can do it because I did it. And I ain't no better than you. But yeah, man, let's get up out of here, man. I'm about to go play the game or whatever. I don't know if G Money gonna come on or what, but hey, TJ Door NYC, bruh. If you see this thing go live again today, it's probably with the fuck shit. And you probably gonna see G Money on here acting a goddamn fool, but that's how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to reach my audience. I'm not trying to reach people that already know about this. It's a method to my madness. Yo, I could be on here trying to get some trying to talk real proper. I could be on here trying to get sponsors and all that shit just to create content every day, talk about no. Those people already know about investing. I want to talk to the hood, right? The hood need to listen to this shit. That's what I want to talk about. I want to see everybody in the hood got Bitcoin. I want to see everybody in the hood, bruh, got some chain link in their portfolio. That's what I want to see. The hood. I want to see the hood. I don't care about everybody else community because they know about this shit already. They the ones own all this shit. Nah, bro, we need in. Just like they took Amazon, they took Microsoft, they took Netflix, they took all this shit. While we the ones that's buying all the shit. We their biggest money generator is black folks. It's the hood, yo. No, we are going to be a part of this one. People, we gonna be a part of this shit right here. This crypto revolution. Oh yeah, the hood coming in this shit. The hood about to be in here. Y'all not about to do this by yourself. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle, because Nipsey Hussle told y'all this shit was gonna happen. You ain't want to hear Nipsey though. Nipsey was talking about Bitcoin long time ago. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. He was talking about the crypto market long time ago. Now look, the hood coming with the crypto market. You dig me? Yo, all my hood niggas, I need y'all to buy some Chainlink. I need y'all to buy some Ondo. Yeah. I need y'all to get some XRP. You dig? No, we're not gonna let them have all of this shit. No. That's not gonna work. The hood need to be involved with this shit. Because we the best hustlers ever. Don't you ever forget it. We the best hustlers in the world. So the hood need to be in the mix of this crypto market. Yes, sir. But man, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, hey, SJ, you know how you get out the hood? By investing. I'm telling, hey, SJ, I swear to God, I couldn't even fathom a day I could even buy a house, y'all. I used to be thinking like, yo, this shit is bullshit. How am I supposed to get all this money? And then lo and behold, the C19 came. And that was the best thing that ever happened to my wallet was C19, because the whole world went in panic mode. And I was listening to the millionaires and they kept saying, this is opportunity. I'm like, yo, but this disease, but me personally, I knew this shit was trash from the beginning. In my brain, I was like, yo, this is a scam. Right from the beginning, I was hesitant to put the mask on. I didn't want to put that shit on. I was telling people I ain't putting this shit on. I remember I got kicked out of 7-Eleven because of people talking about you need to put a mask on. I said I ain't putting shit on. God love me. I ain't worried about no damn COVID. I'm in here. Tell COVID to holler at me. And that God ain't make that shit man-made. I ain't scared of none of that shit. Why the hell is the dogs and the homeless people not dropping dead if it's such a bad thing? That's how my brain was working. So I knew that the world was gonna come back. And I started investing like shit. And I made so much money during that time. I was able to buy me a house for my kids and stuff. All of that shit from a crisis. The wealth is made during a crisis. I'm gonna keep preaching that shit. This government shutdown, this ain't even nothing compared to COVID, but it's still a crisis, and you can make money during a crisis. I need something like C19 to come back through here again, so I could buy up some more real estate and buy all this shit up. And then when it come back normal, I'm rich. That's how you do it. You use crisis, man. Made so much money during crisis. That's how you do this, man. You do not be panicked about this shit. Oh, yo, you think Amazon going out of business? So I don't want to hear that shit when Amazon stock crashing or you think it's crashing. Don't keep telling me about Amazon stock going down. Stop crying and buy more of that shit, right? Right? Amazon ain't going nowhere. Oh, Amazon had bad earnings. So what? Buy that shit. Last time you been to the mall? When the last time you been to the mall? You see how many people in that motherfucker? That shit like ghost town. You know who did that? Amazon. Amazon did that to the mall, man. You can't even go to the mall, bro. There's nobody in the mall. Yo, I tell you, you go to the mall, you're not waiting in no lines. You're not gonna, ain't gonna be nobody in the food court. You gonna be in that motherfucker by yourself. You can yell and scream and holler in the mall. You can hear echo in that motherfucker. Who did that? Amazon. You when the last time you been to the movies? Movies taxing like a motherfucker, but you really don't even got to go to the movies because of what? Netflix, streaming services. Less people going to watch movies now. Why? You got streaming services out here. We missed that opportunity. Everybody about to buy this iPhone. It's Christmas time. Motherfucker about to get everybody new iPhones. We don't got no Apple shares though. We ain't buying none of Apple. But they're going to keep making them iPhones every freaking year, and you're going to keep buying them every freaking year, and ain't nobody going to buy no Apple shares. I mean, I'm lost here. You come on YouTube every day on YouTube. Who bought Google? You know Google owns YouTube, right? If I was scared to death and I was super scared and I ain't want to lose no money, I just buy a bunch of Google shares. Just put all my money in Google and just say fuck it. That's what I would do personally. I'm not telling nobody else to do that, but that's what I would do. Google got the best balance sheet in the world, of their company. Ain't nobody fucking with Google. They got a monopoly. They trying to break Google ass up. They're like, yo, Google full of shit. They got the cloud service, all that shit. Google got everything. And YouTube, we on Google's platform. Every time they send a super chat, right? Google get a cut. Let that sink in. If you buy Google shares, you own a piece of those super chats. Do you realize that? Or that don't sink in your head? You don't get that, right? The more Google shares you buy, the more ownership you obtain into the company. That's how you obtain ownership in these publicly traded companies. You buy shares and you are a part owner. Soon as, like me, I own some of Chainlink. Don't it? Can't you see it on the screen? I own some of Ondo. Look at that. I got a little bit of ownership. It might not be a lot of ownership, like compared to the people that actually own the motherfucker. They probably got millions of shares, but I got a piece of it. I own some of XRP. Look at that. Those are my fucking ownership right there. That's mine. That little piece of that shit right there. And if Chainlink does good, guess who else do good? Biz. Because of the ownership, right? So, like, bro, I could talk about this shit forever. I love this money talk, man. Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. We need money. When you go outside right now, you can't go nowhere without no money. You can't get in your car. You can't do nothing without money. You can't put clothes on your back without money. So why the hell are we ain't talking about money? We should be talking about money every day. People don't even know about fractional reserve banking. That should be driving me crazy. I told you I went to the bank the other day and I was talking to the teller about fractional reserve banking. Ain't nobody in there knew what I was talking about. How? How you work for the bank and don't know what the hell fractional reserve banking is? But you working here for money though. You don't know how you want money, but you don't know how money is created. Where's the disconnect at? Once you realize money is made from debt, then you realize just how important your credit score is. Because you can leverage that debt, yo. But hey, it's a whole nother live stream. Yep, all opportunity. They say they got Blockbuster movie gallery up out of here. Facts. Remember Blockbuster video? Netflix got them out up out of here. But guess what we was doing, CP? CP3, you know what we was doing? We was doing this dumb shit. Yo, man, about to Netflix and chill. Yeah, man, I got this girl. She about to come over, man. Yeah, we about to Netflix and chill. You know what it is. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, let me subscribe to Netflix. Let me buy me a Netflix account. We about to Netflix and chill. Ha, ha, ha. Do you know you should have been buying Netflix stock? Fuck Netflix and chill. When everybody in the world was talking about Netflix and chill, that was your idea to buy some Netflix shares because they go Netflix and chill, and I'm a Netflix and get paid like a motherfucker, just like Roblox. All these kids out here want Roblox. They want the fucking dollar, the V-Bucks and all that shit. Why you buying your kids the V-Bucks or whatever the fuck that shit is that goes on Roblox? Why you ain't buying no Roblox shares? Now they can own Roblox, right? Now that instead of them playing a game, you could tell them, look, you own that. That's yours. So you want Roblox? I'm gonna buy you Roblox, all right. I'm gonna buy you some Roblox shares. Now, guess what? You own a piece of this company. So while you playing that game, you an owner in that game. You see that how that work? When Facebook was out here, everybody got a Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Why are we signing up to the fucking Facebook? We putting our pictures and everything on the Facebook's platform, not realizing that Facebook get paid from sponsors. All right. And those sponsors are paying the shit out of Facebook or Meta, as it's now called. Why we didn't buy no Facebook shares? But we want to sign up to Facebook though without buying the shares. Think about it. Well, guess what? I got a hell of a lot of chain link in my shit, sir, and I need more. Yeah. Yes, sir. You're not going to trick me this time. Nope, nope, nope. You're not going to trick me with this revolutionized market that's just a baby that they're just now accepting in the United States. That they're going to pass laws to promote this industry. Donald Trump said the whole crypto industry is going to grow. Did you not hear him say that? Oh, all right. All right. Keep watching Lil Durk then. Biz watching Lil Chain Link. Fuck Lil Durk. I'm watching Lil Ondo. Lil Ondo Vert. That's what I'm watching. Shit. I'm watching XRP Vert. I'm watching Lil XRP like a motherfucker. y'all tripping me out, man. But I holler, man. Right. Hey, Cash Money. Think about it. Hey, you know something else, Cash Money, right? Concerts. You know, Live Nation is a stock on the stock exchange, right? You know, you could actually go buy a piece of Live Nation. So while everybody going to these dumbass concerts, getting drunk as fuck, spending $300 on these tickets, Live Nation, you think they ever gonna stop throwing concerts? No, but your ass don't got no problem going to get fly as fuck, spend $1,000 with tickets and you spend $1,000 with tickets and outfits and all that type of shit to go sit in a goddamn arena to listen to this dude scream and holler, sing or whatever, and you spend $1,000 to do that, but you could have just bought some live shares and own that shit. You could own a piece of it. You could keep buying live shares. It's called Live Nation. It's in the stock exchange. You could buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? You like to go to concerts, buy that shit, yo. Buy it and then don't stop. Don't buy one fucking share. That ain't gonna do nothing, right? You gotta buy 100,000 shares and then you making money. You feel me? Don't just buy no one share. Keep adding to the bag, yo. Keep adding to the bag. Ownership is the key to wealth. We don't want one share. We want a million shares, but we can't get a million shares. So we just gonna buy as much as we can when we can. Keep adding to it. When it goes down, we get favorable prices. We buy that shit. Then we go to the concert. We in that bitch. Yeah, I own this shit. I run this. This is my concert. For real. Sell out the fucking concert. I dare you. That means my earnings report gonna be good. That means my shares gonna go up in value because y'all keep buying all these damn concert tickets. You see? That's how you play the game, yo. Everything like that, yo. NBA Bit Boy, hell yeah. Look. Shout out to this. Look what Paul Thomas just said. Paul Thomas said, Biz, the market is up. I nabbed $1,600 over the weekend. Buy the dips. Facts, sir. I just showed my portfolio. Yes, sir. All of this fear about this government shutdown, that should have been easy money right there for everybody. Because you think the government going to be shut down forever? Stop it. Stop the cap. Y'all playing games out here. Government shut down. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think they did while they was government shutting down? They was buying shit up like a motherfucker. And then Donald Trump tweet out that he giving everybody $2,000 stimulus checks. What's that going to do? And they doing interest rate cuts. And he just said he about to sign a crypto bill. Yeah, I was playing that shit earlier, Paul. Right. I remember this guy told me one of his first companies he bought was a trash company. Why? Because the trash company kept coming to his house every day. So he said, shit, he gonna buy into the trash company. Trash ain't going out of business. So he bought waste management shares. Right? We need to get into that type of mindset as a culture, as a community, bro. Because that's the fucking way they think. I'm telling you right now, that's the way they think. They get shit called dividends every month from their goddamn company. Like if you buy AT&T, AT&T pay a dividend, right? So if you put a lot of money in AT&T, they'll give you dividend check. You know what I'm saying? You get paid based off of how much ownership you got. This how we need to start thinking, yo. This how my brain is wired. And I'm telling you, I'm messed up, yo. I didn't know any better, so I can't keep blaming myself for that shit. But shit, man, the information was out there. I just was so worried about the dumb stuff like everybody else, yo. I was worried about rappers. I was worried about that stuff was entertaining to me. Right now, that shit, I don't even be thinking about that shit, y'all. I be thinking about, yo, I'm gonna make some more money. That's what I be thinking about. I'm trying to be a millionaire, yo. I really want to be a millionaire. I'm at like 600 something, 600,000 right now. I'm trying to get to $1 million, especially, you know how I'd feel if I could say, yo, I'm worth $1 million. Like and that ain't no joke. I'm like 700, like 600 something thousand right now. I ain't worth $1 million yet, but I'm trying to get there. I'm like 600. I'm at like 600 something right now. My worth. I need more, yo. Right? So y'all be good, man. Y'all have a blessed day. And remember, you can do it. It's nothing stopping you but you. It's all in your mind, yo. It's all in your mind. You do not let these people keep tricking you out of your money, yo. Don't do it. All right. And every time I wish I bought more. Every single time. Especially when I'm dealing with these blue chip assets. And I'm not dealing with no flaky fluke shit. Everything you see on my screen right now, you could go look it up. Everything you see in my portfolio, you could go look it up and do your own due diligence on it. See if it's worth your money. Because it's worth mine. And that ain't even that much. I just like to be transparent and show people that I do what I say. I don't just babble on this bitch. Y'all saw me buying this shit. Y'all see what I be doing. These people be lying to y'all. They don't never show y'all their portfolios or nothing. They make money off of y'all watching the views and shit. And they don't be showing y'all shit. They don't be showing y'all they portfolios. Why you think that is? Because they use YouTube as a way to make money. They got sponsors and shit. They ain't give a damn about the stock going up or down. They got stock sponsors that pay them every month. Right? It's all a game. That's why Biz don't come on here every day. But I want you to see that this shit work. The fear and greed index is your biggest weapon. That shit is almost never, ever, ever wrong, yo. The fear and greed index is your biggest weapon. Do not let these people scare you, yo. Yo, send them. What up, Cash Money? Keep doing your thing, Biz. Yeah, we out of here, Paul. It's been 2 hours, man. We done with this. But shout out to y'all, man. Y'all keep y'all head up. Y'all stay down for the come up. Don't over leverage yourself. Stay down for the come up. Make a certain amount of money that you're willing to invest every week. Be consistent. Shout out to Jaron Gordon because he's slowly building his portfolio. I'm looking at it. You know, he adding to the bag. That's what you're supposed to do. You don't just buy a little bit and let it sit there. That shit whack. You want to fucking keep putting new capital in there just like they take taxes out your check. They take taxes out your check every fucking time you get paid, don't they? So you take taxes out your check and you invest that shit. That's what you do. You know, stay down for the come up. This is new industry. You got this. I'm telling you, you got this. And you're gonna be a happy camper in a few more years. You're gonna be a happy motherfucker. Trust me. Look at what they're doing in the world, man. Pay attention. All right, man. Shout out to y'all. I can't preach it enough, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Stay down for the come up. Do not over leverage yourself. All right. Don't be going putting your life savings in this shit. Little bit at a time, you gain ownership. Your life is your biggest asset. You got time, yo. Ain't no rush. Don't be rushing for these moves in the market. Let the market do its thing, yo. It'll come to you. It'll be another time when that bitch go back down into extreme fear. And when it do, you better pay a fucking attention. You better say, yo, the last time this shit was down here, this and this happened. Yeah. But all right, I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. We out. Peace.